Hi everyone, and I'd like to thank you all for agreeing to be part of my guidance team for this high performance leadership manual. And I'm going to briefly set out what I'm trying to do in this project over the next couple of slides. The high performance leadership manual is something that's been around for a long time in Toastmasters. It's in Pathways now, and it can be found in pretty much, I think, most of the pathways, and it's a level 5 project. Before I go into detail about what the project's all about, I'd like to give you some information about what is a high performance leadership. It's made up of, first of all, giving an introductory speech, which on the slide is part 4, where I talk about what the project's about. That's a 5 to 7 minute speech. And when I've completed the project, I do another speech, which is another 5 to 7 speech, saying how I've got on or how I haven't got on with it. To help me create the project, I need two different committees. One is an actions committee, and the idea of the action committee are they're the people who are actually doing things with me. So a videographer, somebody's writing the script, someone's helping me with marketing, someone who's practically doing stuff. And then there is a guidance committee, which is what I'd like you to help me with. This is something where you don't spend hours helping. It's once every 2 week, every 2 months, sorry, twice a month if possible, over the lifetime of what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to try to do this project between now, which is July 2024, until December 2024. And where you can, I'd like you to participate. And what I'd like you to do is essentially review the videos, give me some suggestions, give me a nudge, keep me back on track, some ideas. I'm going to be setting up a WhatsApp group so that if you can't always attend some of the meetings, but you've watched the videos or you've got something that you'd like to comment on, you've got a place that you can help me out there. Why, before I go into my own goal is well, why should you actually be bothered taking part with me in this high performance leadership manual? Well, I think there are a lot of benefits. I hope there's lots of benefits. I'm going to try and make it as fun and possible and make it a learning experience for not just for me but also for you, which you then in turn can start to create your own projects in the future. It's a way also that mentoring is very big in Toastmasters. It's a way for you to help mentor me and to learn about mentoring and what it takes and what would you do to mentor someone like me. I'm very interested to see how you're going to get on with that. It's also good for confidence building because you're going to be trying things out that you haven't done before, and it may even give you an insight into what an HPL is. And I hope that each one of you will do your own HPL in the future, and when you get to level 5. And then finally, it's a great opportunity to get to know other members from different clubs. So we've got Karine, who will be coming from different clubs, but she's based out of Paris. Then we've got Maria, who's based out of Sardinero in Spain, and then we've got Suzanne and Arna, who are based on our club in Experience French in the UK, although Suzanne lives in the USA. So what is the goal? What am I trying to do with this high performance leadership manual? Well, essentially what I'm wanting to do is that, well, a few years ago, 2022 November, I think it was, ChatGPT was launched into the world, bringing the world of AI into the hands of people like you and me. And I've been using it for a long time, well, since it came out. And I realised that this is not going to go away. It's just going to get more and more popular, and it's going to increase in power. Back in 2003, I remember reading this book called The Singularity is Near by a guy called Ray Kurzweil, when he talked about the mergings of artificial intelligence, AI, with humans, both physically and mentally. Well, but at the time I thought this was just science fiction. But what we're seeing, AI has been used more and more. You've got your phones, it's been implanted into people, it's everywhere. We know about AI, and recently Ray Kurzweil updated his book, and he entitled it "The Singularity is Nearer Than You Think," and he thinks that by 2045 the singularity will be complete and there will be this merge between humans and machines. Don't know about that, but we shall see. Now you can either get worried about these changes or you can embrace them, and I'm planning to embrace them. And it got me thinking that there are many people in my age group, the seniors between the ages of 50 to 110, who use computers, maybe not all the time. They've heard about AI, not quite sure about it, and some of them just feel that they're going to be left behind. And it got me thinking, well, why not create a series of short, educational, simple, motivational, entertaining videos for this type of person, a senior. I'm not going to leave out anyone, but I was going to focus initially on the seniors. And you never know. I think there will be enough people in this world who are in that category who might be interested. And I think there's enough out there, enough people to make this a worthwhile venture. So my objectives are to successfully set up and run a YouTube channel, which I hopefully will be profitable so that I can keep these videos going. To be educational, using ChatGPT, but I'm not just going to limit it to ChatGPT. That's going to be the starting point. And then what I'm trying to do is get at least somewhere around 1,000 views on a video by the end of the year. Who knows? And subscribers as well. This is an area that I will ask for your help. I've created a mission statement and a vision statement, and I'm not sure whether I need both of them, but I'm going to ask, as one of the first asks as a guidance committee, is what do you think? Take a look at what I've written on the screen here as to I want something that I remember, this is why I am doing this. So this is what the mission is all about. It's creating high quality videos, that they're accessible, they're engaging, that people will want to use the tool after watching them. And I want to break down the complexities of what is artificial intelligence, what is ChatGPT. It can be really simple or really difficult, and I want to make it as simple as possible. And also to create, if possible, a group, a guidance grouping where people can come and talk about this. The vision statement, I think, is a repetition of pretty much what I've been saying, and it's essentially saying the same thing. So I'm not sure whether I need a mission and a vision, but I would welcome your input on that to tell me what you think. I've been following Toastmasters in that I've created some core values, and these are a way of helping me to guide me as to keep myself on track as to what we're trying to do. That I want to make this as accessible. I want to create a confidence in people using these videos. I want them welcoming. I want them good quality, and I want to be constantly improving. So I want you to help me to make sure that I am not just sitting back and doing things as they always are, but to actually to improve. Now, what is the guidance committee? And I've just essentially been saying it. It is for you to give me feedback on what you see that the work I'm doing. What do the videos look like? How often am I uploading them? Are there any suggestions that you can make to make the videos better? I don't want you to do the videos for me, but to make suggestions of what you think they could do, what improvements I could make on them, and so on and so forth. I want to have regular reviews, feedback I've mentioned, help me solve problems if I've got any, and make sure that I'm on track with that I'm adhering to either the mission or the vision statement and also the core values. Ideally, I'd like to meet twice a month, starting in August. May not be possible, but that's the aspiration. Also to use WhatsApp. So I'm going to set up a WhatsApp group we can use. So if we cannot meet in person, online that is, then at least we can use WhatsApp. And of course, I've got a spreadsheet where I'll have all the agenda items, and I've got a one note and a OneDrive set up so that we can post all the information. What I'm looking for feedback on is, how am I doing with marketing? How am I doing trying to set things up for monetization? How often am I uploading? What's the problems I'm trying to wrestle with? How many subscribers I've got, and any suggestions how I can improve that? How many views am I getting on these videos? And I've got some stock questions which I've been writing down as thinking, what would a guidance committee ask? And of course, you bring your own questions as well to that. The next steps for me then is I will send you, once I've set up the WhatsApp group, I'll send you a link to it. Confirm when I think we're going to try and meet and see when you are available. Then I'll send you links to the YouTube site, OneNote, which I've been setting up for writing notes as we go forward, a OneDrive where I'm going to put the Excel spreadsheet, and so on. So a brief recap on what this is all about is, as again, what I'm trying to do is set up a YouTube channel to teach people in the age group of seniors, anywhere between 50 to 100 and whatever it happens to be. I'd like it to be profitable, based around making simple videos on ChatGPT to start off with, AI tools, and to get at least 1,000 views on at least one or more videos by December 2024. And your role is to be my conscience, to guide me and tell me where I'm doing things right and where things can be improved. So finally, I'd like to say thank you very much for getting to the end of the video with me here today, and for agreeing to take part in this guidance committee. I'm looking forward, and hopefully this is going to be really exciting. Thanks again.